to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedy legend who, let's face it, is probably a bit too good for all this nonsense. But she's here now, and we've locked the doors. It's Jennifer Saunders! A man who once hosted a show about the country's favourite biscuit. He's going to love tonight hobnobbing with the stars. It's Richard Osman. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a BBC breakfast host who often gets up at 3:30 a.m. So if she has a little nap tonight, we'll understand. It's Steph McGovern. And a YouTuber and vlogger. I haven't a clue what either of those are, but I have seen him on Strictly, so he's OK with me. It's Sugg. We begin, as always, with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Richard, you're first up.
Last year, during a detox weekend at a health spa...
Stop it there, Richard, lie!
During a detox weekend at a health spa, I slipped 3 emergency chocolate bars into a plastic bag and hid them in the cistern of my loo.
Please, team.
Why did you hide them in the toilet?
Because you weren't supposed to have anything like booze or anything in there at all, and all the food was sort of kale.
And hang on,
juices.
so are you telling me this was so strict that they would check your room, like some sort of prison cell, where you had to hide it in the cistern, did you say?
Yeah, they clean the rooms and they and you're not allowed to have anything there, and it's all...
Is it like that in prison? Do you go in with a suitcase? Yeah, check that, it's fine, we'll check your cell later.
I don't know, is it?
So, what were the chocolates that you'd hidden?
So Maltesers, a twirl and a double-decker.
And what did you put them in before you put them in the cistern?
I had them in a little Ziploc. You know, like when you go through customs at the airport, one of those little bags.
What, those things that aren't with a zip on? You heard the question, Richard.
A Ziploc bag. You know, they're plastic, aren't they?
Yeah, but it has to be completely watertight at the end. The bit with the zip joins the end.
And also Ziploc bags are water.
I think you find wetsuits don't have zips on them. I rest my case.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
And did you eat them all over the weekend, or did you?
No, I ate them all on the first evening.
What treatments did you go for?
Oh God, all sorts of awful, like peels.
Peels?
Peels.
What did you have peeled, Richard?
Hot rocks. Sorry.
You had your hot rocks peeled.
Yeah. You know what? I would genuinely recommend it.
Who did you go with?
My partner.
See, this is the bit that I don't believe that he's got a partner.
Yeah.
Did you share the toilet?
Excuse me?
Did you share the toilet?
I mean, in what sense? I mean,
Are you sharing a bathroom?
we have got to the stage of the relationship where we are able to use the same toilet. Yeah. Not at the same time.
It's not as romantic as you'd think, is it, using it at the same time? It's not the same as a bath.
First month,
It's just not very practical.
Yeah. You can't match those first months where you're always sitting on the toilet together.
With a candle on the system. Shall we go and have a wee, darling?
What do you think would have happened if you'd have got caught with chocolate in the room?
Oh, do you know what? I tell you exactly what would have happened. Nothing. But it felt like I was alive for the first time in many years.
So what do you think? Is he telling the truth, Joe? What do you think?
I mean, that's definitely a lie. From me, I think that's a lie.
Why?
I just can't believe it.
Well, that's a good definition of a lie.
I don't think there's anywhere that would be that strict about you bringing things in, apart from prison, obviously.
So we think it's a lie, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying lie?
Strong lie.
OK.
OK, they say it's a lie. Richard, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Richard didn't hide emergency chocolate bars in his loo. Jennifer, you're next.
I once broke into a convent and stole food from some nuns.
Please do.
When did this happen?
When I was hungry. Quite hungry. Which was when I was young and didn't have any money.
How young?
Not 18, 19.
Was it just you? or was there anyone else involved?
A friend helped me.
And what did you steal?
I stole vegetables.
Vegetables?
Stole
When was it?
vegetables.
Is it the 19th century?
Oh, because it's nuns. Nuns grow things in gardens.
Well, they do on TV, but in real life they go to Asda.
All nuns grow vegetables.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They do.
No.
They
I
do.
can't imagine a nun not growing vegetables.
Yeah. If you can name a nun who doesn't grow vegetables, then go ahead.
Trevor Nunn.
What I did was, while she distracted them at the door, I snuck round into their garden, which they do have, it's not just on TV, and stole vegetables.
Dug them up.
No, you don't dig up all vegetables, there are some hanging.
Like what?
Beans.
You're milking a cow now. Is there a cow there as well? Don't worry, we'll get some milk while we're at it. So you lived near this nunnery?
No, we had to drive there.
Why, if you were poor, did you have a car?
She had a car.
Right, so...
How did you get 2 syllables out of poor? You almost got more syllables than there are letters.
How far was the car journey, Jennifer?
About 40 minutes, I
You
suppose.
drove for 40 minutes? That's doing a heist.
It was a heist.
It would have cost you more in petrol to just go and buy potatoes and tomatoes.
Not in 1980, no. Petrol was quite cheap.
What do you think? Does this sound as though it could be true?
No way.
So, Steph, you think it's a lie? Joe,
Yeah.
which way?
Yeah, I think it's a lie.
I think it's true.
No.
Just the one syllable.
But then you...
I was waiting for the rest of it.
So what's it going to be?
I have to go with the majority, even though I feel it's true.
OK, they say it's a lie. Jennifer, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling the truth.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Matt. Joe, what is Matt to you?
This is Matt. After I made his life hell on the Strictly tour, he took revenge by gelling my hair with Marmite.
Steph, how do you know Matt?
This is Matt. Together, we once threw some knickers at Jennifer Saunders.
Lee, what is your relationship with Matt?
This is Matt, and when he broke both his arms, I used to pop round his house and scratch his itches with a knitting needle.
So there we have it. David's team, where do you start?
OK, Joe, what was Matt's role on the Strictly tour?
Strictly Tour is where the people who've been on the show go around the country and you have competitions.
Yes, it's like a little mini competition within itself, and he was one of the hair and makeup guys. So they'd arrive before we did and set everything up on the makeup table. Yeah. So I would get there before he did, hide underneath, and wait for ages. He'd come along, set stuff up, and I'd grab him by the ankles and film it. Obviously.
Oh, and film it.
Film it.
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah.
I do it quite a lot, behind curtains, behind like stages, everything.
okay,
I just try and
many
get a
different
montage
places.
of making Matt jump.
Oh, so started off with ankles under the table and then it escalated into full assault.
So he had enough towards the end, and we did this one number where I had to have a mohawk for our dance. And then on the last show, he got an empty wax pot and put a whole tub of Marmite in there and used that on my mohawk.
You could smell it? No.
So I couldn't at the time because there's so many other different products and stuff around.
And did half the audience absolutely love it?
Did it work?
It held it, yeah. Because I didn't notice until we got out there, and then we could both smell it because we left the backstage bit.
Oh, it's horrible. Imagine picking up your partner and getting that yeasty smell.
After you'd done the dance, so you then realised it was him. What happened then? Did you confront him? Did you see him?
We just had a moment of like, well done, you got me. But then obviously he doesn't want to lose his job, so he had to rinse it out afterwards.
Well, you can get sacked for japes, can you?
What's japes?
Japes. Japes, you know, practical jokes.
Oh, yeah, well, I think so, yeah.
Well, you're grabbing his ankles. How come you didn't get sacked?
Because I was...
A star.
All right, who would you like to go to next?
So, Steph, this knicker throwing.
Yeah, Matt and I threw knickers at Jennifer Saunders.
Jennifer, right.
Where?
They were nuns and they were trying to get you out of the garden.
Liverpool.
Empire.
Yeah.
Never give them options.
What was the show? What was the show called?
French and Saunders.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good. I'd like that. I've heard of it.
I have to ask, why were you throwing pants?
Because Matt and I are big fans of French and Saunders, and we thought that would be a creative way to get your attention and tell you that we think you're brilliant.
Did it get your attention?
No, I don't remember that at all.
But the windmill got your attention.
Pardon?
The windmill.
What windmill?
That.
So we decided, as a backup, we'd also make windmills with your face on. So we made one of Don French and one of you.
Can I just check, is this going to end in a restraining order?
What sort of windmills?
Like, you know those things you put in your garden or you get on the beach or whatever?
So not a windmill.
No, not
One of
like
those
that.
little
Throw a whole
things.
windmill at somebody.
I think we understood that it wouldn't grind grain.
Into the show we do the knickers, and then when we realised that hadn't worked, then we went backstage and waited for you. That's the stage door.
When you say worked, what were you expecting to happen?
Just like to, I don't know, just to...
Be invited backstage. Who threw those knickers? Would you like to go out for a drink?
Yeah, but I was a teenager, and, you know, there wasn't social media and things back then, so we couldn't tweet you and say anything, or...
This is what it was like before the internet. When before vlogging or Twitter, you had to write a message on a windmill and throw it at people. Life was so simple.
That's what Grindr used to be.
We weren't trying to chat them up, we were just trying to show our, you know, appreciation.
So the windmills had their faces
faces
on,
on.
and the idea with the windmills is that you'd hand them over.
Yeah, and just go, we love you.
Here's a windmill with your face on it.
The international
I think
language
that's
of love.
charming.
Yeah.
That is charming.
Here's a windmill, not
Yeah.
here's a windmill, now can I have a selfie?
I think it's
that's
better.
quite
It's
nice.
better than
Yeah.
the plan.
It is quite nice, Jennifer, but if it's true, the sad ending to this, all this effort she made and you have no recollection of it whatsoever.
How do you know Matt?
We grew up
yes.
together.
How would he say the word poor?
Actually, he's turned a bit posh now, so...
Okay.
So he wouldn't say it at all.
Yeah.
So Lee,
Can you remind us, Lee?
Yeah, this is Matt, and I used to pop round to his house when he broke both his arms, so I could itch him with knitting needles.
now on what basis should we believe that?
Because if it's not true, there's a chance she's been throwing windmills at people.
How do you know Matt?
Who's Matt? Oh, this fella.
Yeah.
Well, I do a show called Would I Lie to You? And a few seconds ago, he just walked on stage. And since then, we've become really good friends. No, I know Matt because I was going to say we went to school together. I've changed my mind. I used to take him to school. And drop him off because he's my son. That'll do. He's my son. I know Matt. I don't actually know Matt very well. I play five-a-side football with the local dads, and he plays sometimes. He's one of the sons of one of the fathers. And so I know him a little bit, just to say hello.
Yeah.
So I say, hello, Matt. And he never waves, but we know why now. And I felt a bit responsible, if I'm going to be honest, about the breaking of the arms. And so I felt the least I could do is pop round and see how he is. And so...
Why did you feel responsible?
Well, I broke his arms. I think that was it.
How did you break them?
I was reversing in my car. And he was up a ladder. And he was putting me off, so I thought, I'll have him. Just nudged the ladder gently. And so I didn't really break his arms, gravity did.
Where was this ladder, Lee?
It was from the ground up to where he was, painting a window edge.
So what chain of events led to you going into his home and scratching his itch?
A few days later, after the incident, I was playing football with his dad, and I felt bad, and I even said, does he want to play? He doesn't have to go in goal. And he said no, he can't play. He's in agony. And so I said I'll pop round and see how he's getting on. And so I knocked on the door, and he answered the door, and that was all.
How did he answer the door?
It's not dignified seeing a man opening the door with his teeth. Especially with the glass window, he's all squat, all his nose. So, I said to him, is there anything I can do? He says, I've got a terrible itch. And I said, well, it must be horrible under that plaster. He went, oh, no, bad news, that's not where the itch is.
So you got the knitting needles?
Got the knitting needles, one up the arm, and I did everywhere. I gave him the full scratching treatment.
And how many times did you return to the house to scratch him?
How many times? I would say in total 12. It wasn't just to obviously,
On 12 occasions, you returned to the house?
a few times, because he couldn't go to the toilet either.
So you were essentially a full-time carer?
No. His dad would help out sometimes.
Right, OK.
But I felt responsible, and it was...
You were responsible.
I felt responsible.
How is Matt now? Is he fully recovered?
Well, he hasn't moved his arms, I've noticed.
All right. We need an answer. So, David's team is Matt, Joe's pranking pal, Steph's lingerie launcher, or Lee's plastered patient?
I think it's Lee.
I was there, and even I don't believe it.
Let's put Lee aside for now.
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely?
I don't think Marmite would hold. I think it's sloppier than that.
You would smell it straight away as well, wouldn't you?
I mean, it's a risky thing for someone to do to a star, isn't it? I think it's Steph.
I think it's Steph.
It'd be great to go for Steph, because if it's true, it's
true,
lovely.
it'd be great,
and if it's false,
wouldn't
it's brilliant that you think it's her.
Yes.
So you're going to go for Steph?
We think it's Steph, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Matt, and together, Steph and I, through knickers, with Jennifer Saunders.
Yes, Matt is Steph's lingerie launcher. Thank you very much, Matt. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Richard.
To avoid being disturbed backstage on Pointless, I have a fake name on my dressing room door.
Who did you get disturbed by?
Oh,
People with windmills with his face on. We call them freaks, Steph.
Just contestants, essentially. You don't want contestants to be knocking on the door and
Why
coming
not?
in. Because sometimes you've got question papers, and so, I don't want them seeing what the questions are for their show.
All right.
So what name do you put on the door to stop people knocking? Is it Rob Brydon?
I use the name the Reverend Wendy Benson.
The Reverend Wendy Benson? Is there a Reverend Wendy Benson?
Well,
There must be.
But the key thing is, I am not the Reverend Wendy Benson.
And what does Zonda have on his...
He is Sir Peter Morehouse.
Peter Morehouse?
Yeah.
He invented the hovercraft, didn't he?
No, that was Christopher Cockerell.
You're quite right.
Yeah. Which is the name Lee has in his door. Well, it's something cock something. I can't remember exactly.
You'll have to change the names now, won't you? Because you've admitted them in public. And
I suppose so.
Future contestants...
Well, it depends if it's true or not, I suppose.
So, is it the truth?
I think it could be, yeah. I can imagine.
You think that he changes his name to Reverend Wendy Benson? Alexander Armstrong changes his name to...
Sir Peter Morehouse.
Sir Peter...
That's exactly right.
Getting extra syllables, I think, the way he called it. I don't know, what do you think, Richard?
I think,
Do you
well,
think it's truth or a lie?
I'll say this.
Yeah.
If it's not true, I'm going to start doing it.
What's your instinct telling you? You've been on the show a while.
My instinct tells me it's a lie because I don't believe he's higher status enough to have a dressing room.
I'll go lie.
It's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. So, Richard, truth or lie?
It is true.
It's true. Next. It's Joe.
To prove I could handle owning my dream pet, I first had to look after a series of other creatures, each one bigger than the last.
Okay.
Well, so let's start with the dream pet, shall we, that we're working towards.
Okay, what's the dream pet?
The dream pet was a lizard.
Whoa,
lizard.
I would have picked a bigger dream pet than that.
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
And what was the sequence of animals you had to work up to?
So I started off with woodlice.
Woodlice?
Yeah.
They make a lovely pet.
Basically, what happened was, my mum said, you can't have a lizard. You need
How
to
big
prove
was your lizard that you were hoping for?
one that could like fit on my forearm like that.
That big?
Yeah.
An iguana?
A big
Yeah, something like
lizard.
that. Yeah.
You're not thinking of a crocodile.
No. So my parents were like, if you want to get a lizard, you obviously got to prove that you can look after
woodlouse.
animals.
And how did you prove with the woodlouse that you were a responsible
I had
owner?
to just look after them for a week and keep them alive for a week.
How did you do that with the woodlouse?
Just let them get on with it. Turns out they're pretty good. They can look after themselves.
So you took a woodlouse from under a stone.
And a log.
And under a log, great.
You sure it wasn't a vlog?
What are you doing?
Writing that joke
All
down.
right, yeah. So you took the woodlouse, and what did you put it in?
In a little plastic container.
With food or with...
Bits of the log, bit of grass, that kind of thing.
Sounds like lousy accommodation.
Don't write that one down.
At the end of the week, it was still alive.
Yep.
And your parents said, great, it's time to upgrade to a...
Stick insects.
Where did you
Quite a big
find
jump.
that?
So my cousin had some, and I was
Yeah.
really jealous of them, and I really liked them. So he gave me some of his, and then I looked after them for a bit.
How did you look after them?
I had like an empty like lollipop jar.
What had to happen to the woodlouse, though?
I forgot about. They were actually quite boring pets. They don't do a lot.
They're not very affectionate, are they? But it wouldn't be better if they were.
Thing is,
Go into the garden, all the woodlice are bounding up to you, trying to lick your face.
That's the thing. And how long did you have to keep the stick insects alive?
just for another week.
And then at the end of that week,
This is where it all changed.
Oh,
so then it was
okay.
my first trip properly to the pet shop.
a horse.
And then you got 2 giant African land snails to
right.
look after, and that was a whole different ball game. You've got to keep them moist at all times. So you've got to make sure it's like warm and wet, because they like that. That's when they're
Right.
most active.
So what did you keep them in?
A big container, like a big, like what you put like stuff in and put it under your bed. What's it called?
drawer?
That's it. Like one of those plastic.
Wet drawer.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you give these land snails names?
I did. Yeah. Stanley and Shelley.
Named after
Shelley. I like that.
Shelley, because
Shelley.
Write that one down, Rob.
Yeah.
You may be good at dancing, but I'll decide which jokes make my book.
Okay.
What was the next step after the snail?
The next step would have been the lizard.
Yes.
But it's the fact that I had these snails for so long, I just got bored of wanting any pet. It made me realise that maybe I'm not
Right.
ready for
Very
any
good
pet.
parenting, I would say, isn't it?
Literally waiting for the snails to die. Put you off the lizard.
All right, what do you think?
It sounds believable.
Sounds
Does sound
believable. I think it's true.
You think it's true? So, Joe, were you telling the truth then, or were you telling a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Yes, it's true. Next, it's Jennifer.
I deliberately bump into people who are walking around staring at their phones because I think they need to be taught a lesson.
Please, team.
How severe?
I will walk
Can you
right
do a
into them.
demonstration if I'm on the phone? Could you demonstrate to the extent of how much you would push into me?
Have you got a phone?
Oh, like a mime. I'm an actor.
Why do you say that? So Lee is walking down Bond Street, looking
Yeah.
at boutiques, thinking
I've
about...
got to be on the phone, haven't I?
No, looking
No,
at
you're
your
looking
phone.
at the phone, you idiot.
Oh, looking
at
at it. Not speaking.
No.
Oh, you're
because then
doing
you'd
this.
see
You're
her.
texting. You're texting. Or...
Right, I'll get into the character.
Yeah.
OK. I wonder if that Jennifer Saunders is still alive.
Oh, sorry.
That was strong. That was strong.
Well, she's still alive.
He's such a subtle and truthful performer, isn't he?
Presuming you've got a phone, and you look at your phone sometimes.
I stand still and to the side.
I'll tell you what, that's very self-righteous from someone who steals from nunneries.
What do you think? Is she telling the truth?
I think that's true.
Yeah, I think could be true.
I wasn't sure, but now I've had the feeling of it
Yeah.
from her.
I think we should all start doing it. I think you could probably do it while looking at your phone, actually.
Yeah.
If you sort of glanced up, well, there's someone looking at their phone, look at my phone, someone...
It'd be great.
That's great, because you could do it while getting on with stuff on the go.
We should invent an app that shows you people in your area who are looking at their phone. So you can see exactly them in front of you.
Yeah. See, well, where is
Off the
this
list.
inattentive moron?
So what are you going to say?
I'd say it's true.
OK, Jennifer, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have won by 5 points to 1. Well done. Thanks for watching. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a TV star who can light up a room just by entering it. Yes, his teeth really are that bright. It's Rylan Clark-Neal. And a retail expert who, on her first day working for Harrods, knew she was going up in the world. She was the lift attendant. It's Mary Portas. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, she's a feminist and a vegan. So she wants to smash the glass ceiling, but doesn't quite have the strength. It's Sara Pascoe. And a comedian who is also a fully qualified GP. He knows that laughter is the best medicine, although penicillin comes a close second. It's Paul Sinha. We begin with round one, home truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Rylan is first up.
OK. I was once mugged by a fox.
Please, team.
Was it Edward Fox?
I didn't catch his name, please.
So, when was this?
This was... I was probably about 18.
18?
Yes, about 11 years ago. I'm only 29.
And what did he get? Your glacier mints?
No! I was on a night out with my friends, and I'd split from my friends, and my friend didn't live too far from where we had the night out.
Where, Rylan? Which part of the country?
It was in Essex. It was in Romford. So I decided to walk back to his, and he lives in like a cul-de-sac, like a dead-end road.
Yeah, we know what a cul-de-sac is.
Don't know is that in Romford they're quite posh.
Yeah,
It's an important detail.
It's a very important detail, a cul-de-sac.
That's French.
Yeah.
It's only dead end literally, not metaphorically. These people are going places.
It depends what side of Romford.
Right, yeah.
So I'm walking down his road, and as I'm walking down this road, there's a wall, and there was a fox on the wall, and I was a little bit...
On the wall?
On the wall, just perched
What's
on the
he
wall,
doing up there?
just looking at me. And you know, I don't know if anyone else does this, but if there's like a fox or anything, I just sort of stamped my foot and went, you know, to run away. Instead, the fox slyly crawled down the wall and walked towards me.
Oh, my word.
Like really slowly as well,
Right.
which put me on edge. Now, I've got my phone in one hand and my wallet in the other. I was wearing an extremely skinny pair of trousers. I had no pockets, right? So as I've gone, like, what the hell is going on with this fox? The fox jumped towards me. It leapt off of all of its legs.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, whoa. How many legs?
4. All 4
Can
of
I
its
just check?
legs.
Does that add up?
Yeah. Okay, come on. Thank you. And in the ruckus, like the panic, I've gone, oh, and dropped my phone and wallet, and it grabbed my wallet in its mouth and ran away.
It ran away with the wallet?
It ran away with my wallet in its mouth.
When you rang your bank, were there any unauthorised uses of your credit card?
Well, it's funny because I did have to ring the bank the following day, and I said my wallet's been stolen. I need to cancel my
direct debit
cards.
from a chicken coop.
And they said, oh, that's fine, we can cancel your cards, but if you could get a crime reference number, because you've said it's been stolen, we need to just log it on the system. I said, yeah, that's fine. So I had to ring the police and describe the assailant.
How did you describe him?
Ginger and fluffy.
He didn't take the phone, did he?
No, I kept the phone. I was very lucky.
And did it come back? Did you?
No.
It never came back?
Never found it again, so there's some fox out there having a right old jolly up.
What do you think? Could it be true?
Did you not make any attempt to chase him, or...?
Oh, no, I was just in a panic, and I just wanted to get to the nearest point of safety.
I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie. On the one hand, I don't think he's telling the truth. On the other hand, I've never got one of these right in my entire life. So,
Wow.
balancing...
You didn't tell us that before we booked you.
No.
For what it's worth, I've never got anything right on the chase.
Neither have I. You surprised me. I don't think he's telling the truth, no.
I think it's lying.
OK, yeah, we'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. Rylan, mugged by a fox. Truth or lie?
It is, in fact, very true, and I'm embarrassed.
It's true. Rylan really has been mugged by a fox. Sarah, you're next.
OK. It says possession.
Now, first of all, read out the card, and then when you've done that, take the object and pop it on the desk.
I once bought a chest of drawers for my bedroom online. I realised I'd made a terrible mistake when this arrived.
Steve.
Is it a doll's house? What is it?
All the evidence
is
is
it?
there, Mary. No, that's full size.
Yeah.
She's massive.
Sarah, on those things, when you buy online, they do have measurements. Did you not think to look at that?
I knew that with things like clothes and shoes. I didn't know some charlatans were making furniture this small.
So you think they were charlatans? They weren't just sincerely making
Tricksters.
doll's house furniture. They were trying to pass off doll's house furniture as full-size furniture online.
That's what I think they're doing.
You weren't surprised by the comparatively inexpensive postage and packing.
No.
If out, put through letterbox.
Honestly, if you saw a picture of this just close...
It's massive!
How much was it, Sarah?
Yeah.
£35.
So did you just think you were getting like a full-on bargain?
Very cheap.
Yeah, but that's gone from a relative bargain to a lot to pay for that.
I was disappointed.
Do the the drawers actually open and shut? Is it functional?
The thing is, Rob, in a way, it's just like a normal set of chest
It really
of
is,
drawers.
isn't it?
Like, you can put stuff in there, it's just not big enough for my trousers and my...
Sarah, so do you normally buy online your furniture?
I've got this habit at the moment, Mary. I like to buy things when I'm drunk, and then it's a surprise.
Why did you not send it back?
Yes, because you can on these things, you can contact the seller, can't you? And you can
Do you know,
rate them or complain.
Can I be truly honest with you?
Please do.
Honestly,
How are you going to
Again, I love this. And I was too embarrassed to say that I hadn't checked the measurements.
Where do you keep it now?
I keep it in my kitchen.
Why?
Well, I like to put money in there.
How much? How much money can you get in there?
£1 in there.
Yeah.
£2 in there.
Yeah.
A rolled up fiver.
Yeah.
And then
Careful.
20 if I've had to get a cab a long way. It's good. It's good for spares. Good for if you're tipping someone who's delivered you something.
A pound, 2 or 5.
Yeah.
Depending.
What if you want to do 3? That would kill me. That.
You just add the 1 to the 2.
What do you think? Mary, what are you thinking?
It's a sweet story, Sarah, but I cannot believe you buy when you're drunk. So
What about you?
I think it's a lie, Sarah.
Rylan?
I disagree a little bit with Mary because I am a drunk buyer. I do like it late at
But I
night going,
believe
oh, I love something like that. But not a chest of drawers.
So what are you going to say, David, as captain of your
You
team?
think it's a lie?
I think it's a lie.
And, well, we're going to say lie.
Got to be lie then. OK, Sarah.
Yep.
Truth or lie?
OK, I'm very relieved to tell you that it is true.
Yes, it's true. Sarah did buy a tiny chest of drawers by mistake. Paul, you're next.
35 quid. Sorry, just 35 quid per one of them.
I would rather, when drunk, give up 35 quid for that than panic and give my wallet over to a drunk
Is it
boss.
just...
You weren't there, Paul! Every night, to cram in as much learning as possible, I read a book while simultaneously listening to a completely different audiobook.
David's team.
OK, what was the last book and audiobook simultaneously you read and listened to?
It was Trevor Montague's this is the book, Trevor Montague's A to Z of Everything, which is the absolute Bible of general knowledge. And it was the Guinness Book of Records audiobook, but not for this year, but they do for every year since 1956 when it was founded. And I have an obsession with 1984.
Why?
Why do you do two together? Why? And can you actually feed and retain the information?
Well, can you is the question I can't really answer, because general knowledge is basically about learning as many facts as possible and then hoping they come up. But I only really do this until 2 to 3 weeks before any major general knowledge quiz.
Because you're a big quizzer.
I'm the 5th ranked quiz in the United Kingdom, which is...
All right, don't boast.
But then, of course, the other 4, they listen to one, read one, and they've got one on Braille as well.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you give me 3 Guinness World Records from 1984, please?
I'll give you one that still stands. Robert Pershing-Wadlow is the tallest man of all time, 8 feet 11 3/4.
I knew
one
that.
doesn't stand, that was stood in 84, is the previous year Calvin Smith broke the world record for the 100 metres, just before the World Athletics Championships, with 9.93
I didn't understand a word you
seconds.
just said.
Just trying to answer your question. And the third one is in 1984, Ronald Reagan beat Walter Mondale in the largest percentage of the vote, something like 73.6% of the vote.
Is that true?
When he beat Walter Mondale in the US presidential election.
Why are you asking us?
I don't know. I'm very flattered that you think I know about American elections in that much statistical detail.
Who was #1 in the charts November 1984?
Flex.
Well, that was actually May. So it was Chaka Khan, I Feel For You, with a harmonica by Stevie Wonder, a rap by Melly Mel, written by Prince. Chaka Khan, I Feel For You is #1 in November 1984.
This is not a general knowledge quiz.
There's no evidence if that's true at all.
Which Rod Stewart song was a #1 in 1984?
Do you mean Baby Jane 1983?
Yes, I do.
I'll tell you what, I really feel even more stupid that I couldn't add 2 and 1.
Where do you do this, Paul?
Well, I only live in a two-bed flat. There's not many choices.
So you do it at home, you don't
do
go...
it, oh, yeah, I do it absolutely at home.
All right.
Can I just say, he said there was two-bedroom, not many choices. I think you'll find there's not many options, there's only one choice.
I feel like when someone in the pub is trying to fight someone who's a bit bigger than they are. Hold you back from this.
What was the other book again?
Trevor Montague's A to Z of Everything, if one's allowed to advertise on a BBC TV show. It was...
Well, I think we should say other impenetrably boring books, I remember.
Right. David, what's it going to be?
Mary?
Well, I believe him. I do. I just think it sounds very boring. And I don't think you are. So therefore, I think it's the truth.
I think he's lying. I think he's coming at me with facts to confuse me. This is what they do.
I'm going to go lie.
You're going to say it's a lie?
Yeah.
Paul, were you lying or were you telling the truth?
It was a lie.
Oh. Yes, it's a lie. Paul doesn't read one book while listening to another. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Paul. Rylan, what is Paul to you?
This is Paul. Paul's my plumber, and he came over to fix a leak, but ended up cutting my hair.
Right, so, Rylan's hairdressing handyman. Mary, how do you know Paul?
This is Paul, and every Christmas I sing carols to Paul's cows.
Mary's festive friend. And David, what is your relationship with Paul?
This is Paul, and while browsing in a bathroom showroom, he persuaded me to hop in a tub with him to test whether it would fit him and his wife.
Lee's team, where do you want to begin?
All right, we'll start with Rylan. When was this haircut?
This was Big Brother Power Trip 2014.
What did you say before that?
I've measured years by Big Brothers.
Big brother.
How many brothers have you got?
So I work on Big Brother, so I do it by the theme, and the reason Paul came round, I measure it by Big Brothers, 2014.
Was he giving you a haircut for Big Brother?
No, but he ended up giving me a haircut for Big Brother. So my brother-in-law knows Paul, because my brother-in-law's an electrician, and he said, Paul, do the plumbing, because my brother-in-law did the electric.
Is everyone paying tax? Just checking, because I know how these things can be.
You know what it's like.
Paul's giving me a right look.
Where was the leak?
It was basically, my shower was dripping, and I'd called my hairdresser, Hayley, and because he comes to my house to cut my hair and colour my hair, because this isn't real, guys, shock.
Yeah.
And I said, babe, can you come and do my hair? It's Big Brother starts tomorrow, it's the launch, I need my cut and colour done. And she said, babe, I'm in Tenerife. And I was like, are you joking? It's fine. I used to do hair when I was 16. I said, I'll just do my own colour, because I've got everything indoors anyway. So I put my colour on, and then when I went to wash my hands, I realised that there weren't no water coming out of the tap. So I rung Paul and said, Paul, come over to fix my taps, and yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, then basically Paul came over and he fixed everything, and I said, Paul, you wouldn't do me a favour, would you? I've obviously got everything at home. All I needed was like my sides and my back just shaved, and I've obviously got the razor. It's like number 4 setting or whatever.
Why have you got all the equipment at home?
Because I studied hair when I was 16.
Can I
so
say
I've got everything at
one
home.
rookie error?
With?
You. What you've done is you're talking about washing your hands. Everyone, even if they're doing
Gloves.
it, wears gloves.
Yeah,
so why have you got it on your hands?
Because I was colouring my own hair, so I had to do the back.
The gloves come in the packet.
Yeah, but it doesn't go all the way out there, darling.
Oh, so it was
David, when you do yours, do you wear gloves or do you mind the dye going on?
I just get a team of people round. I think, you can't afford to take risks with your look.
Yeah.
So this was one day before you were due to film Big Brother?
It was on the Thursday and we launched on the Friday.
You let a plumber take a razor blade, shave the back of your head before you did national television.
Right, it was very, very simple. It was
Here's a detail then. So, he fixed the water, and then you had a shower to get all of the stuff out of your hair. And what did Paul do while you were in the shower?
I'd made Paul a coffee, and this was before, obviously, that I took my colour off, and I said, Paul, do you mind just sticking around 15 minutes just while I wash this colour off? I'll dry my hair and we just shave it.
This sounds a little bit like the start of Confessions of a Plumber. Oh, I just need to pop into the shower. Paul came in and there was some 70s jazz music.
And what sort of job did he do? Was you pleased with it?
Yeah, very pleased. Everyone said my hair looked nice.
How long did it
we
take?
did a good job. Like 5 minutes, not even
Well,
that.
it's about 25 minutes if he's a plumber with fag breaks and tea breaks. He didn't react, he's not a plumber.
I think he might have died.
OK, so, shall we move on to Mary?
Mary, yes.
Mary,
Just remind us,
Into
Mary,
cows.
what is it that you claim here with Paul?
I sing to Paul's cows at Christmas.
Oh, yes.
Right, what do you sing to them?
Away in a manger.
You sing Away in a Manger to them, do you?
Yeah, and what's that one?
Well, you should know, you do it every year.
Cattle are lowing the babe. That one, the baby
That is
away.
Away in a Manger.
Yeah.
That's away.
And
That one, I sing that
I
one.
suppose the big question has to be why?
Well, because apparently they really like it. I'm not a particularly good singer. I'm not a particularly good singer, but they like being sung to, and it's a kind of.
Why do they like being sung to?
They find it very moving.
Yeah, and
Is there a reason that he chooses you as opposed to somebody who admits they can sing well?
well, no, it's not just me. I'm part of the community who live near Paul. And, we all get together to sing.
What's the actual purpose of this?
There's lots of things. You give thanks, it's Christmas. And probably, that the cows are going to be in for the chocolate.
Well, I was about to say, if you really want to thank the cow in a way that would mean something to the creature, you've got to let him go.
That doesn't make any sense at all. What are you thanking them for, then? The thing you're thanking them for, you then don't get. The key thing is what you're thanking them for is their forthcoming deliciousness. You've got to do it in advance, because afterwards they can't hear you.
He's a really caring farmer, I have to say this. He's a,
Tell that to
little
the
bit of a
cows.
hippie. And I'm a bit of a hippie. And we connect, and we sort of think, this is a really lovely thing to do.
Not so much of a hippie that you don't mind killing the cows.
Hippies can kill cows.
You probably don't kill the cows yourself.
I
you
don't-
outsource them. That's the system.
I don't kill them.
Don't kill the cows yourself.
I sing to them.
That's very messy and upsetting. Send them to an abattoir. A lovely abattoir. A pampering abattoir. It's like a spa, but with knives.
What about David?
So, David, remind us again.
While browsing in a bathroom showroom, Paul persuaded me to try out a bathtub with him to see if it would fit him and his wife.
Right.
So
How did he approach you? What was the conversation?
Well, he approached me and said that he recognised me from the television.
Right.
On which I have appeared.
Oh. You had your I'm David Mitchell t-shirt on again, did you?
What were you shopping for that day?
A small basin or sink.
A small one?
A small one.
Don't want to treat yourself?
Like those.
It was what I was looking for was to human scale.
David, what was going through your mind when a complete stranger walks up to you and says, I know you from the telly, will you get into the bathtub with me?
Well, it didn't happen like that. It didn't.
All right, then. It didn't happen like that, but tell us another version how it didn't happen.
He initially said, I like your work on television.
Really?
It's a lie.
I'm going to say it. He asked for a selfie. We took a selfie, so it was very nice. I was feeling my...
It was very nice.
My fragile... Yeah, it was nice. Look, it's not an accident we're in this business. On some level, we have an emptiness inside that we need to fill with the approval of strangers. And a little bit of the approval of a stranger was making me feel a bit better about myself. Thank you very much.
And David...
Albeit briefly, and then it turned out he had an ulterior motive.
David, I need you to act this up because we're all talking about this like it's sensible. But it's too intimate. Unless...
We were clothed.
I know. I want to know which way round. Did you sit opposite each other with your legs
No, we both sat
intertwined?
at the same end.
So you were screwing you?
No, of course we sat at opposite ends.
Did you choose the tap end or the non-tap end?
The tap was in the middle.
So this is the thing. For an actual rational human being to think, I wonder if I'll fit in this massive bath with my wife, I'll ask this minor celebrity. Don't
Elton John was in the shop and he'd said no.
Will you do it with Rylan for me?
OK, well...
So what am I assuming?
Well, we've got to imagine we're getting in a... You're a very tall man.
I'm quite tall.
God almighty, I can see why you can't get phones in a wallet in those.
As a working hypothesis, let's say this rectangle is broadly the bath.
Yeah.
So...
Is there any blood going to your feet?
You're in the bath showroom.
So you sit at that end, the tap's here.
Is this what you did? You took control, David?
No, I didn't take control. And then, as you can see, our legs sort of tessellated. No, in between.
You know what this is making me think, David? I'm picturing, you just look at each other now, and I'm picturing a voiceover saying, there are many ways to keep a relationship fresh and alive. Why not try sharing a bath together? I think, well done. Right, now then, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is Paul Rylan's hairdressing handyman, Mary's festive friend, or David's bath buddy?
What do you think?
The only story that made any kind of sense whatsoever was Rylan's.
Why?
Rylan's?
Yeah, Rylan's.
Oh.
I can believe that a man whose obsession is being legendarily well-groomed and stylish would panic and get his plumber to do his hair. I could just about believe that.
I've been looking at Paul while everyone's been talking, and he really did light up during David's story. Like, he was really enjoying it, like he was a fan of David.
Or it might be the first time he's heard it.
It's true. It's true as well.
What about farming? What do you think about
So that's
Mary?
the one I think is true.
The farmer?
I think that some local people would go and sing for animals at a local farm. This is a thing to do.
I do believe that you can sing to a cow. I believe slightly more that somebody would have their hair cut by a plumber. However, not him. Who did your teeth, the Tyler? Go on then, we'll say Mary.
You're going to say it's Mary? OK. Paul, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Paul, and every Christmas Eve...
Paul is Mary's festive friend. Thank you very much, Paul. Which brings us to our final round, quick fire lies, and we start with... It's Mary.
If I have learned one thing from my many years in business, it is this: never trust a man in a floral shirt.
Right. Lee.
What is it about men with floral shirts?
Well, they're trying to make a statement.
What is that statement?
The wrong one. To say, look at me, listen to me, I'm powerful, I'm sexy.
With flowers?
I'm in touch with my feminine side.
Is it in business only?
Yes.
It's...
Well, because I've worked in the fashion business a lot.
All right, is it your day off?
And...
You started it!
I wasn't talking about you, Lee. I would never do anything like that. I really wasn't
You said a
talking
man
about...
in floral...
In business.
In business.
You don't do business, do you?
I do business.
Pitch something to Mary and see how she
OK, yeah.
reacts.
All right,
Lots of
hello,
money.
after a toaster.
No, so invest in my company.
Will you invest in my company? I haven't sold many toasters recently. I think it's my attitude. Is your bread not hot enough? Do you want to say?
You just make it look like you'll get your money back 20% on every pound you put.
Do you want to buy my toaster? If you sell my toasters in your shop, I'll let you...
A pyramid scheme, yeah,
What?
good. A pyramid scheme, that's good.
If you were to get loads of them, you could put them in the shape of a pyramid and we could... Maybe the Egyptians would buy them.
When you say, if I have learnt one thing in business, are you implying that you've only learnt one thing in business?
No. I've learned quite a few things.
OK, so
if you've learnt two
things
things in business, what's number two?
Never worked with comedians.
Right. What do you think? Is she telling the truth, Lee?
Well, it could be true, I suppose. What do you think?
I don't think it's true because I don't think Mary judges people like that.
I've got nothing against his shirt. He's a comedian.
Yes.
I get it. This is men in business.
I mean, show business.
So there is a difference.
No, there isn't. There's no other business like show business. There's a song about that I heard once.
So, do you think Mary is telling the truth? Truth or lie?
So we're saying...
I think it's a lie.
Lie.
It's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. Mary,
better up,
truth or lie?
Oh, it is indeed a lie.
Oh. Yes, it's a lie. Mary doesn't distrust men in floral shirts. Oh, and that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian, actor and TV legend, best known for presenting Family Fortunes. We asked 100 people his name. Our survey said... Les Dennis! And the presenter who once hosted a show about a pop-up restaurant. I assume that's a restaurant where they serve only toast. It's Alice Levine. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a TV presenter who has a new novel out. I'm not saying he's plugging it a lot, but I've got one of the rare unsigned copies. It's Richard Osman. And a comedian who used to work in the complaints department for Ofcom. Let's see if she can give her old colleagues a bit of work tonight, shall we? It's Lou Saunders. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Richard is first tonight.
At school, because of something I once had in my lunchbox, I was given a 7-syllable nickname.
Lee's team.
You strike me as the kind of kid that you would have had a 1-syllable nickname. All right, what was in the lunchbox?
A sandwich, a snack.
What was the snack?
Well, there, Lee, we find 6 of our 7 syllables.
Ah, brilliant. What's your 6-syllable snack?
You can think of a 6-syllable snack, surely.
I can, yes.
The big one. The big one.
The big one. Away you go.
The big packed lunch, 6-syllable snack.
I've thought of a 10-syllable one.
Wow. Right.
A salt and vinegar packet of crisps.
Well done. You're so pleased, aren't you?
That's more than you need, though.
Yeah. I missed it. What was the snack?
So I'll give you the first syllable.
Mine are all too long. A packet and a half of cashew nuts.
Another 10. Ridiculous.
I'll give you the first syllable if you want it.
Please do.
Dare.
Oh, it's Dairy Lee.
Triangles.
Nearly.
Dairy Lee. Go on, then. You can do the next 3.
Lunchable.
Dairy Lee Lunchable.
You remember Dairy Lee Lunchables?
I do, but I think they're after your time, no offence.
I am. How dare you? I'm 27.
Yeah, we're not talking about feet, we're talking about years.
So just be clear, the actual nickname was...
Dairy Lee Lunchable Boy.
How long did the nickname stick?
Oh, I would say, it was a good 2 weeks.
Did you have a nickname before that?
I was always called Rich. That's so bad, isn't it?
And what about after that?
Oh, then it was the artist formerly known as Dairy Lee Lunchable Boy.
Were you the tallest kid in the year?
Yeah.
And they didn't think there was a tall nickname that would be more relevant for you?
When it comes to those nicknames, the decision-making process is very disordered.
Yeah.
There's no meeting where someone gets to go, this is ridiculous. This child is extremely tall, and yet we're focusing on a snack.
I'm thinking that, say you're on the playing field, you're playing football, it's a long nickname to say pass the ball, isn't it?
Don't really lunchable boy.
That was not my nickname on the football pitch.
What was that?
What was that?
Sub.
All right, what do you reckon? Alice, is he telling the truth?
No nicknames only last 2 weeks. That's what's so
Yeah.
devastating about a school nickname, isn't it? They really linger.
Did you have one, Alice?
I actually did have one. Envelope bum.
We don't want to know how that came about. What are you thinking, Les?
Well, I think Richard is so good at wordplay and using syllables. It sounds like the kind of nickname he has given himself.
Lee, what are you going to say?
The tallest kid in the school has never had a nickname, because I did say before and after, but no, nothing to do with my height.
People quite liked me, Lee.
It's a lie.
No, that's a lie. No,
Richard, they're saying that it's a lie. Were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Richard wasn't given a 7-syllable nickname at school because of something he had in his lunchbox. Les, you're next.
Right. After an incident in a hotel room, the crew of Celebs Go Fishing wrongly believed I was having a breakdown.
David's team.
I mean, it might be the truest thing I've ever heard, Les. Who were you on with, Les?
There was, let me see, Ian Botham, Fern Britton, Linford Christie, and lovely Shane Lynch from Boyzone.
So you're doing this fishing show. What happens?
And one day I had to go back to my hotel room because the next job I was doing was a TV drama. So I had to go and do a Zoom read-through.
It's a tribute to your versatility, I must say, that on the one hand...
I thought you were going to say, a man of his age could use Zoom.
It's a tribute.
Tribute as a man like you can even turn a computer on.
So I went back to the hotel room and I set Zoom.
What sort of hotel, Les? Mid-range, budget?
No, a really lovely individual boutique.
Lovely.
We were in Scotland.
So, and they got it right?
Yeah.
Because some hotels, they get it wrong.
Really, really lovely.
Rob, are you doing an interview for a website?
I'm getting some colour, I'm getting some background.
So the runner took me from the fishing in my waders back
Linford Christie took you... That's above and beyond. It really is.
So the lovely runner took me back to the hotel, and I had said that I would be ready to go back in about an hour.
Right.
So somebody was going to come and pick me up and take me back fishing. So I'm on this video call, and I've done very well because I'm on quite early. And you know that thing when you...
I think you said, I've done very well because I've been working since the late 70s. It's a really top-of-the-range laptop, actually, because I've done very well.
So I'm on this video conference call,
right,
and it gets about halfway in, and I've got my big scene with an actor who's playing a bully, and I think it's the production manager that knocked on the door ready to get me back. But I was right in the zone thinking, no, I'm just going to ignore, and I'm going to carry on with this scene. So she heard me go, Sean, you've been like this since we were kids, ever since that time with the lads in the garage. And I'm not putting up for it. You're a bully. You're an absolute bully, and you're nothing but a coward.
Can I just say... I'll tell you what, all I can say is thank God it was a straight offer and not an audition.
So you're shouting and
I'm
screeching,
shouting,
yeah.
And she's thinking, oh, my God, Les Dennis is having a breakdown. And so she goes downstairs to call the producer. I find out later, and she calls and says, I think Les is having a bit of trouble because he's wandering around his room shouting to this bloke called Sean, and there's clearly nobody there. It's just him ranting on his own.
And the producer's going, oh, not again.
What are you thinking, Lou?
I think it's truth.
You don't just think it's true, you think it's truth.
I think it's true. But then again, I'm not really sure.
What do you think?
I believe anything Les says.
Well, that could be a weakness in our position playing this game tonight.
David, you are captain of the team. What are you going to say? They think it's true.
I think it's true as well. And if it's not true, I can only hope that you will be offered a drama like that if you haven't already been, because that was a great audition for it. So.
Les, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I would like to say that I was telling the truth.
Oh.
Yes, it's true. The crew of Celebs Go Fishing did believe Les was having a breakdown. Lou, you're next.
Okay. A singing coach once refused to give me lessons because he said my voice was so bad there was nothing he could do for me.
Please, team.
Gosh.
How old were you, Lou? About 25?
So quite recently, then?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Did you sing a song to exhibit your skills? Yeah, he had a microphone in the middle of the room and said just, belt out a tune to see where I was at, sort of musically.
What was this for?
I was in a band, yeah.
What was the band?
Jeff Leppard.
Jeff Leppard?
What is that? Is that a Def Leppard tribute band?
No, just five girls having a nice time.
But it wasn't a tribute band.
We did 3 of our own Jeff Leppard songs, and we did 1 Def Leppard song as a nod.
Do you remember the titles of any of those songs?
Rocking in the Evening with my friend called Stevening.
I didn't know that was one of yours.
How did that go?
Rocking in the evening with my friend called Stevening.
The range is incredible.
You couldn't let the producers know that Lou's having a breakdown, could you?
Was it the band's idea to send you for singing lessons?
Yeah, so it's just
And how
me.
did that conversation go? Was it awkward?
No, because I knew that I was sort of limited in certain areas. I was a great front man. What do you call it? A front lady? That sounds rude.
You're a great band, but I don't like the look of your front lady.
What song did you do at the lesson?
It was the one from Mannequin. I'll just sing it and then you'll know it. And we can build this dream together.
There were certainly some of the notes.
I think I need to stop you there, Rob. It's true. Yeah, but she could be good at acting.
But
Perhaps she's
maybe
got the
I'm
voice of an
bluffing.
angel and she's lying.
La 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 la.
I don't know, Les.
I now think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? I'll go with my team.
OK, saying it's a lie. Lou, truth or lie?
True.
Yes, it's true. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Roger. So, Alice, what is Roger to you?
This is Roger. He painted my living room the wrong colour twice.
So Alice is hapless handyman. Les, how do you know Roger?
This is Roger, and he once gave me a lift to Family Fortunes on the top of his bouncy castle.
So, Les's bouncy buddy. And Lee, what is your relationship with Roger?
This is Roger. I once made him spend 20 minutes that he didn't have looking for a dog that didn't exist.
David's team, where would you like to begin?
So, Alice.
Yes.
He painted your living room the wrong colour twice. So what was the first colour?
The first colour was, I believe, called Railings. It's a kind of navy blue from a very posh paint brand.
And what was the colour that you wanted?
I wanted a dusty kind of plaster pink.
What? That is quite different.
It's quite different. Yeah.
And the second go?
I got a pink that wasn't a dusty plaster pink.
You like a bit of pink, don't you?
I love a bit of pink, yeah.
And then what happened?
You're wearing pink. He's not being creepy. That's why.
When we're having a Lancastrian accent, everything sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? You love a bit of pink, don't you?
To be fair to Roger,
The first time, it was your fault. But the second time, it was my fault.
How are you painting pink over very, very dark blue?
I'm glad you asked that. I don't know, but thank goodness you can't see it through anymore, because I would have been livid.
That's a great response. Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I don't know.
I'm so glad you've given me the opportunity to tell you I have no idea. It is much harder to paint light over dark.
Well, this was the thing, and that's why I was so... I mean, I was pretty livid.
What colour were you?
I was... yeah, it was sort of a kind of rosé. And then I feel like I kind of kept a lid on it, but only because Roger said he'd sort it out and was very apologetic.
You should have taken the lid off. You'd have seen what he was painting.
If it turns out that he is a painter and decorator, I'm just glad that he's turned up. I'd also like to say it's the longest I've ever heard a painter and decorator not talking.
It's very interesting, Lee, that you're speculating so much about the profession of the person who you know to have been someone you spoke to about a dog.
Alice,
Yes.
you were wanting a pink. How was there miscommunication where you're asking for a pink and he gives you railings?
Sure. When he came round to do the quote, he came... I've got very high ceilings, don't want to show off, so he did his quote, quite expensive, because, you know, period property. And so worked it out, wrote it in his little book. Then I went away, then he did his stuff. So that's how I think it was just next to another customer's decision.
Right. So you first called him out on it when you saw the railings up on the wall?
Yeah, so that's when he was very apologetic and said, I'll sort it as soon as I can.
So what went wrong the second time?
So the second time, I sent a link to the new colour.
Yes.
But I sent a link to a colour that I'd been considering.
Yes.
When you're swatching it and everything.
Yes.
So that's when it's
So that
my
was
fault.
your
because
error.
So
that was my error.
So did you have to pay for the second
Well, now
one?
I just live with that colour.
Oh, you just left it up?
Well, because we've been doing this for about 3 years now, haven't we? It's taken forever.
You've got really high ceilings.
All right, who would you like to quiz next?
So, Les, the lift on the bouncy castle, how did that come about?
Roger worked on Family Fortunes. You know, people always say to me, where do you get those families? Well, Roger was one of the guys that used to get the families.
You make it sound like he went round shopping centres with a net.
He auditioned them.
Right.
So on this morning, we're staying in the hotel that's near the studios in Nottingham. And I'm worried because the cab hasn't arrived to take us to the studio, because I like to get there early for the production meeting.
On Family Fortunes?
Family Fortunes, this is, yeah.
OK. Is there a lot of preparation?
Well, you're saying it like you host a show about the Hadron Collider. This is easier than Family Fortunes.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
outraged by
I mean,
that.
I would describe this as any idiot could do it.
I think I've proven that. So, you've got to get to work.
Yeah, I've got to get to the studios,
Yes.
and the cab hasn't arrived. So Roger said, I'll tell you what, we'll go in the van.
Look at his face.
He was working on the show.
Yes.
But in his spare time, he used to provide coconut shies and skittle alleys and also bouncy castles for fetes and for kids' parties.
So you're late for Family Fortunes. Yeah. Les is the man who finds the families, but he also has a bouncy castle company.
I'm Les, that's Roger.
Roger.
As I was saying, any idiot could host this show. Any idiot.
I'm proving it's not as easy as it looks.
Do you know what? If idiot had got here earlier and learned the names.
He stays at the same hotel?
He's at the hotel, and so are two of the writers and the warm-up man. We're all there.
With his van, with his bouncy castles?
With his van, with his bouncy castles.
OK.
And we all get in the van. The warm-up man, Bobby, and I sat in the back, and Bobby just sat on the skittle alley. And I thought, well, the bouncy castle looks like the most comfortable place, so I sat on the bouncy castle.
Can I just ask, did you take your shoes and socks off?
It wasn't fully up, it was deflated. So we get in the van, and when we get to the studio, the security man doesn't come out first. So Roger gets his bugle out. And goes...
Why has he got a bugle?
Well, Roger is a musician as well as having this leisure. So he plays the bugle, and the security guy comes out and says, what have you got? And Roger says, I've got 2 comedy writers and a warm-up man and a game show host. And I actually said, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself.
Oh, come on.
All right. Now, what about Lee?
Yes, so
remind
Lee,
us,
remind
Lee,
us.
what is it you're claiming?
I once made Roger spend 20 minutes that he didn't have looking for a dog that didn't exist.
What was he late for?
For work.
And what does he do?
Work as?
Bouncy castles, we've already been through that.
He's got another job, as well as the bugles, the bouncy castles, and the taxi service to Family Fortunes.
And the painting.
And the musician.
He's absolutely recession-proof, isn't he?
He also works at a lockkeeper's cottage.
A lockkeeper's cottage?
He's a lockkeeper.
Now, what about this little dog?
Yes.
What little dog?
The little...
Oh, the dog, yes. I was having a walk, as is my right. I mean, who's going to stop me?
It's an open prison.
Yeah,
You do what you want.
So now I'm having a walk in my local park, and I was caught short. So I popped into an enclosed area of trees and bushes, and I did what I needed to do.
Number 2?
I can't remember which tree it was. I saw a little dog appear. Now, I thought to myself, I know what happens here. Somebody's going to come in after that dog. And sure enough, a man started coming in after the dog. So the dog's now looking at me weeing against the tree, quite shocked to look, as if to say,
what?
How are you doing that? With both feet on the ground. I can see Roger coming in. I quickly zip up.
While you're weeing?
No, I was able to stop my wee because
you're stopping
there are
mid-wee.
people that can stop mid-flow. Some people can do it. I have that kind of control.
I can do it, but I don't like to.
Luckily, I was coming to the tail end, so I zipped up quickly, and he's now come in, and he sees me as I'm sort of appearing from around the tree. So what do? I panic, and I shout, Sheba! Sheba! And I start pretending I'm looking for a dog.
I see.
So you then wasted 20 minutes of Roger's time, as we know. But listen, we can all stop mid-flow. It's fine. For 20 minutes...
Who said I stopped for 20 minutes?
Continue.
What now? He said, well, I'll help you look. And he goes off and looks in another area with trees and stuff to see if the dog's over there. I take the opportunity to finish the wee. I'm not going to lie. His dog stays there looking at me as if to go, you liar. After 20 minutes of him seeing me getting upset... But I wasn't upset.
Yeah.
I was acting. I eventually had a plan because I thought I can't go from Sheba, Sheba to. I said, I'm going to get going. Very hard to make that join, isn't it?
I'm going to get another dog.
You know what I mean? So eventually, when he was far enough away, I went, Sheba, Sheba, is that my phone? Hello? No way. She hasn't. Has she?
Yeah.
Oh. That's incredible. My
body had been found by the police.
She found her way home.
There we are. All right. We need an answer. So, David's team. Is Roger Alice's hapless handyman, Les's bouncy buddy, or Lee's dog detective?
I think Lee.
You think Lee?
No, I'm kidding. Was it inflated, the bouncy castle, Les?
No, I said that before. It kind of deflated, but it was still quite comfortable.
You see, that I don't believe. I think it's either deflated fully, or it's fully... I don't think it'll be in a sort of mid-state shoved in the van next to the coconut shy.
And also, when they were talking about painting and decorating, Roger looked very cross.
He did look...
And he does look like he has his cup of tea, milk, 3 sugars. And that's classic builder stuff.
I think he didn't take kindly to that stereotype. We think Alice, don't we? I think we're going to go with Alice.
You think it's Alice? Roger, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Roger, and I took Les to Family Fortunes. Where you would sit on the bouncy castle.
Yes, Roger is Les's bouncy buddy. Thank you very much, Roger. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's David.
During lockdown, I let my hair grow so long that I would occasionally tie it up in a man bun.
Please, team.
How long did it grow?
I got to, I suppose, about sort of there, and you could get a good handful of it, and it was gnawing me around my neck. because it got quite hot at that time of year, and I thought, doesn't matter what I look like.
If
No
it didn't
one's
matter what
seeing
you
me.
look like, why didn't your wife have a go at cutting it?
I was nervous of that. I
mean, if I was married to you, I think I would be worried on your behalf if anyone was near you with a sharp instrument.
You're suggesting that she secretly wants to kill me?
Not secretly, because she's told me and Rob. What did she think of the look? Did she like it?
She didn't mind it as much as me.
As much as she minded you.
Did you do anything like answer the door to postman or anything during this period?
I probably did.
Did they give you a slight look at, like, that's not the David Mitchell I know?
It says David Mitchell, not David Beckham.
I think that David would be so averse to wearing a man bun that
Agreed.
whatever disaster a homemade haircut would achieve, I mean, he would rather do it with a pair of shears than that sitting on top of his head.
So you're saying that it's a lie?
I think I am, based on that knowledge and that knowledge alone, and not the fact that I zoomed in many times and he didn't have that haircut. I am saying that
So we're saying it's a lie. David, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
Next, it's Les.
I like to keep my old fingernail clippings so I can use them later on.
Oh. David's team. What do you use them for later on?
Well, if I've had a sandwich and I've forgotten to get hold of a toothpick.
So you keep your old fingernail clippings.
I kind of get, if I get a really good one that's got a nice hook in it,
yeah,
then I'll save it for later.
Save it for later.
As you cut your fingernails, you're thinking ahead for when you might next need to pick your teeth.
Yeah.
But you don't think another way of thinking ahead would just be to have some toothpicks with you all the
But
time.
the thing about toothpicks is they don't quite get in, do they?
Les, are you single at the moment?
No, I'm married for the third time.
Oh!
Yeah, he's already told you twice.
Does your third wife know about this?
She does, and she does the same reaction as you lot do.
What do you think your fourth wife's going to think about it?
So what about floss?
How does she feel about it? All right, Richard, what are you thinking of this?
I'm appalled. It's
What about you, Lou?
I'm hoping it's a lie.
Yeah, we're all hoping it's a lie.
Thing is, if Les doesn't do it,
Yeah.
someone had to make it up.
Yeah.
And I almost think that's sort of equally unlikely that someone in their job in television thought, I tell you what I'll get Les Dennis to say on TV. That he cuts his fingernails and uses it to pick his teeth.
Somebody-
And I think that's almost as perverted as actually doing it.
What are you going to say? Truth or lie?
We're going to go lie.
Okay,
We'll
you're
go
saying
lie.
it's a lie. So, Les, it was a controversial one. Everybody's on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
Truth or lie?
It is, and I promise not to do it anymore now.
I'm afraid it's true. Les does keep his old fingernail clippings so he can use them later. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have 2 points, Lee's team have 4 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with naked truths and well-dressed lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a presenter and author of The Thursday Murder Club. When it came out, I went straight down to my local bookshop and used their Wi-Fi to order it online. It's Richard Osman. And a comedian who's originally from the town of Newcastle in Australia. It's just like our Newcastle in that nobody wears a coat in January. It's Sara Kendall. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, one of Britain's favourite poets, whose new book is called Up in the Attic. I didn't understand it. It was a bit lofty for me. It's Pam Ayres. And an actor whose co-star once punched him in the face during filming. Rest assured, that kind of thing almost never happens here. From Ghosts, it's Kyle Smith-Bino. We'll begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Richard is first up tonight.
2 years ago, after losing my keys at a fancy dress party, I had to break into my house while dressed as Darth Vader.
Ooh, OK. I want to know about the costume. Was it a good one?
It wasn't bad, actually. It was from a shop. It wasn't homemade.
Right.
There's not many things I can do as fancy dress. I can do Frankenstein, and I can do Darth Vader, or I can do two children standing on each other's shoulders wearing a raincoat.
How did you get in?
Do you know the bathroom window on the ground floor?
No, I don't know the house person.
Well, there, essentially.
What, you squeezed in, through a bathroom window?
You know what, Rob? I used the force.
You used a hell of a force. So what, not the little window, you mean the whole big bathroom window?
It's a stash window, yeah. And I've done it before. I went under it with a little piece of metal that's by the bins. It's an old school ruler, which I've always kept there.
A school ruler of Herculean strength, then, I should think.
No, you know the metal ones, like technical drawing.
OK.
By the way, it's no longer there now if anyone does go around to my house.
And what about the party now? Which other characters? Were there any other Star Wars characters at the party?
Yeah, and this is genuinely true. Someone else at the party was a Darth Vader, but in...
I bet you towered over him. He would have felt like a pathetic Vaderette.
Was he
how enfeebling to be the small Vader at a party?
Was he smaller than you?
Take a wild guess, Lee.
What about the voice? Did you attempt to do it for fun at the party? Could you give us a demonstration?
Okay, yeah, of course I could. So I would say, for example, I know what Luke Skywalker got for Christmas. He got a Sabutio.
Was he doubling as a minicab driver?
He got a jigsaw puzzle. And he got a football. And everyone would say, how do you know that? And I would say, I have felt his presence.
What do you think, Pam?
I have a sneaking feeling that it is true, actually. You know, being shut out of your house isn't that unusual, so I think it's true.
I just don't think you've got a ruler by the bins.
I mean, a man who puts a ruler by a bin puts a key under a brick first, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, because the key thing about the ruler by the bins is that it's knack needed. A key is no knack needed.
Are you speaking English?
Yes, yeah. People underestimate the protective power of a knack. If you need a knack to get in, then essentially the means of getting in can be available because the burglars won't have the knack.
Yeah, unless they steal it and then it's a knick-knack.
Right, what's it going to be?
We'll say it's a lie.
You can say it's a lie. OK, Richard, Darth Vader through the bathroom window. Truth or lie?
It was, sorry, Pam, a lie.
It's a lie. Richard didn't break into his house while dressed as Darth Vader. And next up is Pam.
Oh, OK. I once did a parachute jump just because I fancied the instructor.
David's team.
When was this?
It was in the 70s.
So, how did you meet this instructor that you fancied?
Oh, because a family member was a skydiver. And in the process of watching him skydive, I met the instructor and felt an immediate magnetic attraction.
So this...
I mean, I thought you were going to say I fell for him.
I did, but I'm a poet, you know, so I like to embellish.
Oh, that's true. I just like to go for little puns.
I fell for it. Sorry, sorry, I'm not used to you see.
Describe him to us then. What was it about this man that was so attractive?
He wore a lot of straps.
Oh, hello. All right. And what is it about a man in straps that you like?
Well, I don't know. There's something sort of dark about straps. I don't know. You know, he had these straps and the sort of around the groins and everything. And he did.
I wasn't expecting this, Pam. I'll be very honest.
Do you recall his name, Pam?
Yeah, Doug.
Doug.
This is the Vale of the White Horse accent, of which I'm exceedingly proud.
So how did you take it a step further
Well,
with him?
I volunteered to learn how to parachute jump.
Yeah.
And did you have to have straps as well?
Oh, indeed, I did.
Are you strapped to Doug as well? Because I've done this.
No.
And you're on the front. Well, I was, like a little baby in a papoose.
Oh, no, this was...
No, Lee, it was lovely. I've never felt so safe.
Which way were you facing?
Or facing away.
All right.
So, listen, this is for wimps. This is for wimps. This I did alone.
You weren't strapped to Doug?
No, I was not strapped to Doug.
I would have thought that would have been the whole point.
Well, no, but I didn't find out until he hit me on the shoulder and said, go.
The old romantic. So what's the time scale of this? There's the day you go with a family member who's a skydiver. What was your plan that day? That you were just going to go up in the aeroplane that your family member was going to jump out of?
I wasn't going to go up in the airplane. I was just going to go and watch. And then I noticed the instructor reclining in the hangar, looking steamy.
Did you talk to him much?
Yeah, I did. I said, how do you get into this line of business?
Nice.
The classic head wobble of seduction.
Did you have lessons with Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about those. Was he a West Country person?
No,
Where
it
was
wasn't.
he
I don't know where it came from.
Well, what was his voice?
Oh, it was received English.
It was one of these. Now, you listen to me, Ayers.
That's right. He said,
Let me just tighten this strap. Hang on, let me go. This one, that's better. Let's stop the blood.
He didn't say anything lascivious like that. He was a perfect gentleman with beautiful received English, and he said, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Well, your heart was a flutter at that, wasn't it? All right, so what are we thinking? Richard, what do you think of this?
It sounds reasonable to me.
At first, I didn't believe it, but you were going, look, this is just a thing that happened. Like, you just wanted to get your story out.
So what's it going to be, David?
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in your mind.
No doubt in my mind. I can picture it entirely.
All right, they're saying it's true. So, Pam, was it true or was it a lie?
My story was true.
Yes, it's true. Pam did a parachute jump just because she fancied the instructor. Sarah, you're next.
I once survived being lost in a forest by eating a whole tin of cat food.
Lee's team.
Wow. When was this?
1996.
How did you open the tin of cat food?
I smashed it on a rock. I smashed it on a nearby rock, and I had to keep smashing it like I was like early man.
And what did you use to eat it?
My fingers.
Oh.
Why did you have cat food?
Well, she'd already eaten the cat.
Let's wind back a bit. Are we in Australia?
Yes.
Which part of Australia are we in?
It was about 7 hours out of Sydney. I was at university, and I went to a college where there was this thing where they would do pranks on the freshers, and then a group of older students dumped us in the forest.
This is quite traumatic.
It's like the Hunger Games, isn't it?
But with cat food.
They gave you the cat food?
They gave us cat food.
To survive off?
To survive.
How long before you start eating cat food then? How long have you been in the forest?
But it was a couple of hours.
You're eating cat food after 2 hours.
I was expecting this to be at least out, like days even, maybe, like a couple of days.
Day 4. That would be my estimate.
Hour 2, and we give in.
How long were they intending to keep you in this forest?
We had to find a way back. We had to hitchhike back to the city. Well, we tried walking, but Australia's much, much larger than
it is on my map at home.
That's right.
Wow. What do you think, Pam?
I think it's true. Yep, I do.
What about you, Kyle?
No, I don't believe it. No.
Lee?
Yeah, she's got the eyes of a traumatised woman. I'll go with Pam and say it's true.
All right. Sarah, is it true or is it a lie?
That story.
Yes.
It's true.
It's true. Sarah did eat a whole tin of cat food. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Lee. So, Pam, what is Lee to you?
This is Lee. He caught me in his bookshop when I was putting my books on top of Richard Osman's.
Right, so, Pam's bookshop buddy, Kyle, how do you know Lee?
This is Lee. We once pretended to be 50 Cent's support act to get into a club.
Kyle's fellow fraudster. And finally, Lee. What is your relationship with Lee?
This is Lee. I single-handedly held his five-a-side football team to a draw after all 4 of my teammates were sent off.
So there we have it. Dave.
Right. So where was this bookshop, Pam?
In Blackjack Street, Cirencester.
And what's it called?
Octavia's.
Great name, Blackjack Street.
Blackjack Street is great, isn't it?
Do the numbers only go up to 21?
So describe what you did and how Lee responded.
And as you go in, there's a round table in front of you on which they put all the bestsellers. And I saw, as I walked in, a great stack of Richard's books, and I was consumed by a bit of jealousy and envy. I thought, here's this man who's selling all these thousands of books, and here am I trying to earn a crust as a poet.
Yeah.
And I confess, a black cloud descended upon me, rigid with fury. I picked up...
That's that scene from Pulp Fiction. I will strike down upon thee!
It's like Samuel L. Jackson.
Rigid with fury and envy and jealousy and all of those foul emotions. I've got a couple of my books and I put them on top of his because I just thought it wasn't fair that one person should be so massively successful while I am scratching a living as a versifier.
Well, that all sounds very plausible.
And Lee saw you do this.
He saw me. He came over to me very politely and he said, "Excuse me, madam, but I have to bring to your attention the fact that you're not permitted to shift books around in the way that you are doing at present." And he said, "I must insist that you replace the books where they were originally exhibited."
Did he realise that they were your books?
What?
Did he realise they were your books?
Not initially. Not until I spoke. And then when I spoke, the realisation dawned across his face and he said, "You are that poet of renown."
Yeah. You are that poet of renown. I wish you'd put that book down. Is applauding my rhyming.
You're surprised because you were lamenting the scansion even as you said it.
I was. So did he make you put them back?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I left Octavia's with my tail between my legs.
I went to the bookshop at number 22, but they'd gone bust.
Are you getting used to him now?
I'm getting used to him now.
Who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Kyle, tell us your story again, please.
So we pretended to be 50 Cent's opening act to get into a club.
OK. What was the club?
It was, I don't remember the name of the club, but it was in the Arcadian in Birmingham.
And that night, 50 Cent, who is... I mean, I'm not great with music, as you know. He's a rap star.
Yeah,
Is that
Fitty.
right? Yeah.
Fit. He's what happened when Dollar split up, essentially.
So he was playing in Birmingham that night, and people will be thinking there'll be a lot of his team around, and so it was a plausible thing to say.
So Lee was our manager. We were from New York, and he was telling them, like, listen, I've got these guys. They weren't going to come out tonight because they're going to be tired after the gig, but they've actually decided that they do want to come and shake a leg, and we've heard that this is the best club in Europe.
We've heard that the best club in Europe is in Birmingham.
So did they ask you anything? So did you put on a New York accent?
Well, Lee was doing the chatting and talking, and he was like, listen, I've got these guys that have come from New York.
Look, here we go. I will be the bouncer. you be Lee trying to get into my club.
We let him do his thing, and then every now and then we'd be like, hey, yo, we getting in or what? And just like,
sir, please.
I'm just trying to get in with my friends. You know,
please. Now, appreciate you've had a difficult night. Put yourself in my shoes.
Like, where are you from? Like,
I'm from Birmingham, you cheeky devil. Now, if it's a quiet night, you can come in. Right.
Night.
What?
If it's a quiet night.
Why have you got your granddad with you? What's he doing here? Tell us about your band. I mean, what sort of band? Love a bit of music, mate.
Yeah, we do like rap music and whatever.
What part of New York are you from, sir?
Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, it's breaking the rules. We're going to let you in. All right?
I appreciate that.
I'm with him. Can I come in?
I'm sorry, sir. We have an over 70s night every Sunday.
Can I come in?
You can definitely come in because tonight is bondage night. All right, now, Lee, remind us. It seems a while ago.
So, this is Lee, and I single-handedly held his five-a-side team to a draw after all of my players were sent off apart from me.
What year was this?
This was about a year ago.
And what was it about this match that caused your teammates to be sent off? What sort of people are you playing football with?
They were all different reasons.
Please tell us.
Well, the first one was sent off for dissent.
Who was that first person?
First person was Jeff.
Jeff. What does Jeff do for a living?
Jeff.
How do you know him?
He's a bin man.
He's a bin man?
Yeah.
Is he your bin man?
He's not my bin man, no.
So how do you know him?
He's one of the dads at the local school.
Yeah.
Then someone was sent off a few minutes after Jeff.
Who was that?
Ron.
Ron? Oh, no. Why?
Well, Ron went in with a two-footed tackle.
No. A two-footed tackle?
Yeah, and he has got one leg as well, which is really weird. But he did it twice. So.
How do you know Ron?
Postman.
He's a postman, is he?
No, he is.
Is he your postman?
Not my postman.
Not your postman?
No.
So how do you know him if he's not your postman?
Well, I just know him from the local school. He's one of the dads.
Ah, okay. And who's the third bud?
Why don't we say the next two were sent off together? Shall we?
The next one to be sent off was Rob.
What does he do for a living?
He's actually a butcher.
A butcher? Is he your butcher?
No, he's not my butcher. No, I'm a vegan.
So how do you know him then?
He's next door to the veg shop.
And so you've naturally got to know the shopkeeper of the shop next door to where you buy all your
I go and buy my vegetables. I always look in and I'll always give him a, that's cruel.
So we get to a point where Jeff, Ron and Rob have gone. It's just you and another person. Now, who's the other person that you're relying on?
Adrian.
Yeah. Now, what does Adrian do?
He's actually lost his job.
Oh, no, but what did he do?
He was a butcher, a postman and a bin man.
Must be quite hard for him, then, to be around the other guys, the memories.
Well, yeah, but, you know, they were bras.
Sorry?
Oh, memories, sorry. Yeah.
And what was he sent off, then?
Well, he was sent off for time wasting. Yes, because obviously, think about it. You're 8-0 up at half-time. You get a man sent off, and now it's 8-1, and then it's 8-2, and then it's 8-3, 8-4, 8-5, 8-6. We're down to 2 players. There's only a few minutes left. What are you going to do? You're going to time waste.
What was he doing to waste time?
He went for a Kit Kat.
What was the name of the team?
Fish Alive FC.
Fish Alive FC.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Very good.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Lee Pam's bookshop buddy, Kyl's fellow fraudster, or Lee's football friend?
Well, I don't believe Lee.
Why?
Because of all of the details.
I think it is Lee.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Lee has done a Lee thing of making the story kind of like
Yeah.
there's stuff
Right.
that didn't happen.
Right.
But I think the guts of Lee's story. I do. It just feels.
So,
like,
well, for example, the professions of your team.
Yeah.
Were they really a binman, a postman, a butcher, and an unemployed former binman, postman, and butcher?
Okay.
Is that true?
No. No, it's not true, David, because that would be ridiculous.
I don't actually believe it was Lee. That was.
You don't
you
believe
put
it?
it-
Of course not.
Well, it could, no, but the point is it could be Lee.
David.
Yeah?
Probably not Lee.
Are you giving me a clue?
I'm worried you're having a breakdown. Richard, what about Pam's story?
People do it a lot. People put their books in front of other people's books. I absolutely get it. No way is Pam Ayres being disrespected in any bookshop in this country.
I think you're right.
And I thought that the Brooklyn accent was absolutely terrific.
So did I.
Yeah.
Let me just say now, I might have given the impression that I was ruling out Lee. And while on many levels...
What sort of mind games are you playing?
on many...
You say you want to help me, and then you do this.
I still think it's Lee.
Honestly,
You think it's
I still
Lee?
think it's
Yeah.
Lee.
I agree with Sarah.
OK, David, you're the captain of that team. You're the leader of that team. What are you
yeah.
going to say?
Kyle, every day of the week.
Yes, I think it's probably Kyle.
OK. Lee, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Lee, and I helped Kyle get into a club.
Yes, Lee is Kyle's fellow fraudster. Thank you very much, Lee. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's David.
Possession.
Right, now there's a box under the desk, David. First of all, pop the item onto the desk. Once you've done that, would you please read the card?
OK. This is my penguin. When I used him to play a prank, it got out of hand.
Wow. So what's the story, David? What happened?
Well, this is a penguin that must have come out of a cracker. And I put him in the garden, sort of hiding him, and took a picture in order to pretend that I had spotted a wren.
To pretend to who?
To my wife. That was my aim.
And what did she say?
She took it at face value.
How old is your wife?
Why were you pretending that you'd seen a bird in the garden?
It was a rainy weekend day, and it was the day where people are invited to count garden birds.
A big garden bird watch.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
that sounds
indeed.
like a very good name for it.
Right. You're a big fan of birds, aren't you, Pam? Does that look anything like a wren?
It does not remotely resemble a wren, because a wren is a little brown bird, quite a boring little bird with a sticky-up tail, whereas that is a plastic penguin with a white bib and a key sticking out of its back.
It was a poor photograph. It was a
Was
grainy...
it deliberately poor?
Yes. I didn't really expect to be believed. I don't think...
Oh, good, because we don't believe you.
I don't think my wife looked very carefully at the picture.
Did she just glance quickly?
Yeah.
And then what was her reaction?
Her reaction was that she sent it to the street WhatsApp group.
Are you quite a prankster around the house?
Not usually, but I have occasionally attempted to amuse.
Well, never in my presence. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm going to say true.
You say true?
Yeah.
And what about you, Pam?
Yeah, I think it's the sort of thing somebody would do for a laugh.
And you think that Victoria Coren Mitchell, one of the most erudite, sharp brains around...
Would marry him?
Would marry him.
But a lot of people aren't interested in birds and cannot distinguish one from the other.
All right, your team seem to be saying true.
Well, if my team think it's true, then who am I to disagree with them?
OK, they say it's true. David, was that true, or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, true.
True. David really did prank his wife with a plastic penguin. Next, it's Kyle.
A girl once dumped me after she heard me talking in my sleep about how much I fancied her best friend.
Whoa. Right.
You were talking about the best friend.
Yes.
What exactly did you say that was a problem?
I said her name a lot.
Which is not in itself a bad thing.
No.
What's the name?
Rosemary, should I say that?
I think you just did.
And your then girlfriend was called?
Anna.
Anna, so
Yeah.
no similarity at all?
No.
What did your girlfriend say you said?
She said that I'd said, Rosemary, this is right.
Oh, wow. You could have been doing a quiz together. Rosemary, I'm telling you, this is right. The longest river is the Nile. The Amazon is the river with the most water in it.
So when you woke up in the morning, what was the first indication that perhaps you were in trouble?
There was a lot of slamming cupboards, and I could tell that she had the hump. And then I was like, what's going on? And she said, well, you're talking in the sleep by Rosemary again. And obviously I can't apologise because I didn't know I was doing it.
Because you're a man.
So I was just like, oh, well, it must have been because we hung out yesterday.
And is there an attraction for Rosemary from you?
No.
Sorry?
I think that noise is something politicians need to learn.
Let me put it like this. Are you going to resign? So what are you thinking?
I believe him.
You believe him?
I think I do.
I think. How old is Rosemary?
Same age as me at the time.
Rosemary, I don't know, as a name, is a particularly. Yeah.
What do you call Rosemary?
Rosie.
Well, then I would have thought he would say Rosie.
I was dreaming.
People are very formal in their dreams, aren't they?
I think that trips it up. Oh.
This is difficult.
That's...
I'm going to go lie. I'm going to go lie.
Right. They're saying it's a lie. Kyle, truth or lie?
Oh, no. It is a lie.
It's a lie. Kyle didn't talk in his sleep. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Lee has 3 and David has 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. To Would I Lie to You, the show with tall tales and tantalising truths. On Lee Mack's team tonight, an actress who recently played the part of Anne Boleyn. Very exciting, although, spoiler alert, she's not in the second series. It's Carrie-Anne Lloyd. And a comedian who, when he was on Celebrity MasterChef, arranged his herbs in alphabetical order. Where did he find the time? Probably next to the parsley. It's Ed Edmondson. And over on David Mitchell's team tonight, a singer who is one half of Rizzle Kicks. So tonight's biggest lie will be when David pretends he's heard of them. It's Jordan Stevens. And as part of The Apprentice, he's responsible for Lord Sugar's annual search to find Britain's most deluded narcissist. Please welcome Claude Littner. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Aid, you're first up.
Right. When I broke my neck at school, all I was given was an aspirin.
David's team.
What happened? How did you break your neck?
Don't worry, we can lose that pause in the edit.
I As a young man, I was in the gym team.
Right.
At school. We were doing a display for whatever you do, Founders Day, something like that. I had to do a somersault over a box. A box? A horse.
Yeah. A horse box.
The bit.
One of the things.
Wasn't that big?
Yeah, right.
Vault. Yes. So I jumped over one of those and was supposed to do a somersault. But I did 1.5.
And landed on your head.
He's very clever, isn't he?
So what happened then, Aid? You came crashing to the floor.
There was a very loud noise.
Your neck breaking made a noise?
Yes. Why wouldn't a neck breaking make a lot of noise?
That's a good point. Wouldn't you scream anyway? I mean...
But the noise would precede the scream.
But on the way down, on the way to hitting your neck, presumably you'd be shouting out something like, ah!
No, because actually there's sometimes a delay before the pain actually arrives.
Yeah, but there still might be alarm as you see the chances of you saving yourself from
Well,
a
he's
neck
in
break.
there, doesn't
It's
know-
like people in
Everything-
an aeroplane that's crashing, they're probably screaming, and you don't go, well, you're fine at the moment.
So you've hit the ground, you fall to the floor. What happens then?
I was in a great deal of pain.
Was there a gym teacher present?
There was. He was Scottish.
Yeah.
Jock Watt, his name. That's his,
You had a teacher called Jock Watt. So what did Watt do?
One of the first things he did was he put out his cigarette.
On the head of a nearby child.
Watt was there
Where?
because in the display.
What was in the display?
What?
Part of it.
We're quite small schoolboys. So there's a kind of teacher to catch you.
Oh,
or
yeah.
half catch you. Half catch.
So somebody dropped you.
You bounce over the thing and you sort of...
Is that after he dropped you? Is that when he went...
I was carried off the field of display.
By what?
By... and taken to the sick bay, where I was given an aspirin.
So where was Watt now?
I wish his name wasn't Watt.
Why?
So was it evident to you from the start that you'd broken your neck?
No. I suffered a great deal of pain for very many years and didn't really find out about the crushed vertebrae until...
Yesterday.
Until a few years after.
So what are you thinking? Are you thinking that it could be true?
Well, I think is I've been observing him, as I do, and he doesn't have full movement of his neck. Look at that.
You see? What do you think?
I reckon it's true now because of the whole neck thing.
Do you think it's true because of inhibited neck movement?
I do indeed.
We're going to say it's true.
Aid Edmondson, was it true or was it a lie?
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Aid was given an aspirin for a broken neck. Carry on.
Yes.
You're next.
I was sacked from my job in a call centre for repeatedly using different accents on the phone.
David's team.
Who were you in a call centre for? Who did you work for?
I was working for Royal Mail.
Royal Mail?
Yes.
And what sort of call do you get? Where's my post?
It was a while ago, and you used to not have Google, and people used to ring for postcodes.
What's your favourite accent to do?
So obviously Welsh is easy, so...
Would you do the accent of the postcode?
Yeah, that would... Sometimes you could do that.
So, OK, I'll be the person who
Okay.
needs my postcode.
Okay.
OK?
That does sound like a pre-Google phone, I'll give you that.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Bula da.
I need a postcode, please.
That's nice.
Oh, are you Welsh as well?
Oh, dim eich hyfryddi.
Oh, na chi nawr I bydd y Mair. Ac y Mair are sitting at a panel ac I get a moron to your left.
Can you give me the full address, please?
All right. 14 Mack Avenue.
Oh, now where's that now?
It's just round the corner from Success Street.
14 Mack Avenue, Deadsville, Nowhere Town.
I missed it.
Oh, it's in Wales.
Oh, yes, it's very near Swansea. The postcode you require is S for Sugar, W for Wilson, 8, R for Robert, B for Bertie.
That's a lot nearer Wimbledon than I expected. SW.
Well, I wasn't always right.
David, why don't you make an inquiry?
Okay. Hello.
Well, hang on, you've got to ring her first.
That's really good.
The sooner this is privatised, the better.
Hi there, hello, hi.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to speak to an American.
No, I know, it's exciting. I just came over here and I got myself a job.
That's very good.
Were you working 9 to 5, by any chance?
How can I help y'all?
Well, I would
How
like...
y'all doing there? You have a nice day? It's so hot here in London, I can't tell you. I'm sweating like a pig.
Hang on, it's not one of those lines, is it? It's real hot here. I might just get out of these hot clothes. In which case, at the other end, you'd hear, really? Oh, gosh, well, I certainly wasn't expecting that. So how did they discover that you were doing these voices?
I didn't know, but they were listening in to check.
For training purposes?
And so they were listening in for a week on me.
Look, I have as much of a sense of fun as the next man. But
I hope it's not him.
That's very disrespectful to your employers.
They were paying me like $4.60 an hour, I think.
Well, work more hours.
Work more hours, save up, you could go on a cruise.
So what did they say to you? What did they say to you?
They took me aside and there was going to be like Christmas break and they just said, we're asking everyone back after Christmas, but we're not asking you. I should have said, that's fine, sugar, I don't even care. But,
So what do you think? Claude?
No, you have to say it out loud.
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
They wouldn't wait a week to fire her. I'd have fired her immediately.
I think it's believable that you could be that bored in a phone centre.
I'm leaning towards true.
OK, you're saying it's true? Carry out. Truth or lie?
it's true.
Yes, it's true. Carriad was sacked from her job for using different accents. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Ian. So, Claude, what is Ian to you?
Well, this is Ian, and he's keeping my motorbike in his shed, and my wife doesn't know that I've actually got a motorbike.
Jordan, how do you know Ian?
This is Ian. We used to regularly drive to a field together and howl at the moon.
And David, what is your relationship with Ian?
This is Ian. He's the taxi driver who cooked me a fried egg sandwich on the engine of his car.
So there we have it. Lee, where do you want to start?
Well, we could do with one more, because none of them are sounding very convincing. So, Jordan, why would you bark at the moon?
Because full moon, you know, like, that's what you do.
Oh, so you would only do...
No, you don't.
You would only do the full moon?
Yeah, it'd be a full moon.
Where would you do this?
A field.
How old were you?
4. My mum was there, and some of her friends.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
And do you know how old he is? Roughly.
4.
I don't think you had to glance there, Jordan, just to check. 40? So he's 15 years older than you. So when you were 4, he was 19, right? What's your relationship with this man?
He's like my mum's mate.
He's your mum's friend, and so your mum would howl at the moon?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, my mum loves the moon. In fact,
sounds like you all love the moon.
Yeah. My mum's name's actually Emma Luna because she likes the moon.
Right.
She changed her name to that?
Yeah, I think she's called Emmalina.
And what's his name?
Well,
Do you want a minute to think?
It's Ian Howell.
Ian Howell?
Ian Howell?
Yeah.
Ian Howell and Emma Luna. And did you have a moon-associated name at that time?
I wanted one.
But you weren't old enough to get your moon
You hadn't
name.
earned your moon name.
They just kept calling you son. You're not ready yet, son. How many people were in the field howling at the moon?
I don't know, it was dark.
How long are you doing this? How long are you howling at the moon for? You there
How
all
long
night?
for?
Yeah.
Just until we felt better.
Better? What was up with you?
It's very therapeutic howling at the moon.
But yeah, therapy for what? What was up with you?
Well, you know, you just the month gets a bit like.
Yeah,
you
look at your hands, they've gone really hairy.
Yeah.
Howl at the moon.
I had a quite hippie upbringing, you know. It's just getting a one with nature.
So it's getting in one with nature. It was a bit of a hippie.
Feeling the energy.
How long?
We just had a thunder moon, actually. Very powerful.
You've just had one.
Yeah, recently.
We have just had one.
Yeah, we did.
I haven't personally had a thunder moon. It's not like a moon. It's not like a dish. I had thunder moon last night. It was fantastic.
Curry last night had thunder moon this morning.
All right, who else would you like to question? Claude, why don't you remind us of
Claude, yes.
how you know Ian?
Well, I know Ian because I first met him about a year ago, and he came to fix a leak in my house. In the course of conversation, he said that he's got a motorbike. And actually, I've always wanted a motorbike.
Right, have you never owned one before?
No, I haven't.
OK.
No.
So you've never ridden one?
I probably have on holiday, but not really.
Right.
What bike is it?
What bike have I actually bought?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you've asked me that. It's called... I don't know how familiar you are with bikes.
Well, let's assume he is.
It's called a Fat Boy.
Oh, good.
Fat Boy.
It's a Harley Davidson.
And when did you take your test?
No, I haven't taken the test. That's why the bike's in his shed.
Because you can't drive it?
Not yet,
So
but I can start it up.
Why has he told you why?
I don't think she'd approve.
Well, do you think this is not going to give it away a bit on national television?
But sooner or later, the truth must out, and I've chosen tonight.
You've got a Harley Davidson that you're just happy not to ride around.
Well, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. It's more of a status symbol, do you know what I mean?
It's only a
I've got
status symbol
Harley.
if it's outside the shed and you're sat on it. It's not a status symbol if it's someone's shed and no one sees it. It might be you have bought a rake. And you go and visit the bike?
I do.
To have a look at it?
Well, what I do is I tell my wife I'm going on a business meeting, and that gives me a few hours of leeway, and I go and go to the shed,
and what do you do?
Start up the bike, feel the throbbing.
What do you think your wife's going to say when she's watching this programme? Apart from, why did you go on that?
The thing is that actually she's in the audience now, so it's even
She's
worse.
here tonight?
She is.
Well, this will be nice for her to find out. How much did you pay for it?
Well, the thing is, the list price was around 17,500.
And how much did you
I said
pay?
that quickly, so it doesn't kind of get too much.
And how much did you pay,
I
darling?
paid a shade under 15 grand, which I think you'll find is a very good price.
Why did they give you $2.5 grand off? Because you're
Because
clearly a rich...
that's the way I do deals.
You're just good at doing deals?
Yeah, that's the way I roll.
Now, when you do come to ride this bike, what will your attire be? Will you be wearing leathers?
Yes. I've already bought my leathers.
You wear the leathers when you get to look at it?
Yeah.
You don't.
I do. The thing is that with me, it's just that I just wanted to have the wind in my hair.
All right, what about David?
Remind us again, please, David.
This is Ian. He's the taxi driver who cooked me a fried egg sandwich on the engine of his car.
And where were you going from and to?
I was going from a holiday home in the West Country, in Cornwall.
Your holiday home?
No, I temporarily had legal access to the holiday home. Quite a common, I don't know what the name of it in contract law would be, but it's like when you go on holiday to a holiday home, it's not your holiday home, but you're allowed to be there for a bit if you give them money.
It's called a rental.
Rental.
You're a rental home?
And then I was leaving it to go to a railway station.
What station was it?
Bodmin Parkway.
You definitely started the word Bodmin, not knowing how that was going to end.
And he drove you to Bodmin Parkway?
Yes.
And when did that come out in conversation?
Yeah.
When we'd arrived at the...
You'd already arrived?
But didn't you have a train to catch?
Yes, but the train
Yes.
had been cancelled.
Why?
And then
Why was it cancelled?
I can't remember. But it
how
does
long did you-
sometimes. Believe me, that can happen.
Could he not just drive you into Bodmin and find a cafe?
I think
and go
he's
to a cafe?
proud of his egg-on engine cooking skills.
How did he do
I
it?
think
Did
he
he have a
got-
frying pan on the engine?
No,
happened?
aluminium foil.
So he has this
Cracked
with
it
him.
in.
Did he?
Oh, he didn't have any of this with him. No.
Yeah.
He mimed it.
You've got.
And where did he find the egg?
He had it in the car.
He had an egg in the car.
Oh, that's weird.
I tell you what, he didn't just have one egg. He had, I think, I would estimate between 3 and 6
Where did he keep these eggs?
Yeah.
in an egg box.
No, but where was the egg box? Is it in the boot?
I think it was in a bag in the boot.
A bag in the boot.
Boot, bag, egg box, eggshell, white yolk.
You forgot it.
For a man like you, David, it seems socially awkward to be standing round the engine with a bit of tin foil and...
But isn't that more reason that it happened? Any normal people like us would just go, "You're all right, mate," and walk off. He's still going, "Well, I suppose I'd better forget the train and just have an egg
Don't
sandwich."
forget the train. I'm waiting. I've got to wait there an hour. Yeah, I'm not trying to sort of forge a new life with Ian at Bodmin Parkway car park. Oh, we've got 4 eggs. That'll see us through the next day or 2.
So, we need an answer. Lee's team. Is Ian Claude's motorbike minder, Jordan's moonlight mate, or David's fried egg friend?
What I don't like about David's story is the idea that there was another... I live in the southwest. That there was another train in an hour. They're not that.
They're like once a day.
There's like 3 trains on that line from Bodmin.
You've been done.
Wow. OK, what about Claude and the motorbike?
The idea that he wouldn't tell his wife
Yeah, I think that's
that he's
silly.
bought a motorbike, I actually do buy. I
Oh,
buy
really?
that bit. The bit I don't buy is that he chooses a light entertainment show that's been
Yes.
nominated for 3 BAFTAs we've never won. to tell everybody, mainly his wife, that that is what he's done.
All right, now what about Jordan and Howling at the Moon?
I'm liking this
I
story.
still don't know why. He said it's to make him feel better, but...
No, I had hippie parents and I had to do a lot of weird stuff.
What did you have to do?
Oh, we had to go and sit in circles and chant and shout in like communes in Scotland. Yeah,
Really?
so I had to do weird stuff
This
like
is...
that.
Am I the only one that just... We all had to go shoplifting at Christmas?
I'm thinking Jordan.
OK, we'll go... Should we go for Jordan?
You going for Jordan?
Oh, it could be Claude. Look at his little eyes. Just as I said Jordan then, you're about to turn to bring Claude, literally. Like the evil man with the white cat on the... Just because of the menacing evil smile, I think we should change it to Claude.
You going to go with Claude?
Claude.
Yeah. All right, Ian, please reveal your true identity.
I'm Ian, and Jordan and I used to howl at the moon.
Is he called Ian Howe? And were you called Ian Howe before you were howling at the moon, or did you change your name?
I was always called Ian Howell.
Let's hear the howl. Yes, Ian is Jordan's moonlight mate. Thank you very much, Ian. Thank you. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
Having recently got into Eastern cuisine, this Christmas sees the launch of my new cookbook, Lee Mack's Walk Around the Clock.
David.
Give us some of the recipes from Walk Around the Clock.
Shall I give you my favourite ones?
Give that, just your favourite 6 or 7.
OK. Yeah, well, I like quite simplistic. Because believe it or not, simplistic.
So, raw pork.
So, sweet and sour pork balls is one of my specialities.
How would you cook your sweet and sour pork balls?
Well, I'll tell you exactly how I would cook my sweet and sour pork balls. For £9.99, you can find out.
Did you go to the publishers with this idea?
I went to Penguin because they're the only book publishers I've heard of.
How keen were they? Because I have to say, if I was a publisher and you came to me, I wouldn't be interested.
Well, ironically, Penguin didn't pick it up straight away.
Yeah. Did you work in conjunction with a proper chef?
Of course, I was helped a little bit.
Who? By whom?
It's a friend of mine, works at the Chinese restaurant.
What's the name of this person?
You wouldn't know him.
Well, give it a try.
Steve. Steve Jenkins. I've been going into the Chinese restaurant a lot recently. And I've been really sort of learning about it and savouring the dishes. And I keep saying, Steve, this is fantastic. What is this? And then he says something in Chinese, which I don't understand. And then I said,
Steve Jenkins is Chinese.
He was adopted when he was a kid. And taken to China, but he was an English baby. Yeah. This is a true story. They took Steve Jenkins. They adopted him.
Even though he was a baby, he was known as Steve.
Then he was called Baby Steve.
So this Chinese couple adopt baby
Stephen.
He's got his full name. He's got Steve Jenkins.
They don't change his name.
But they couldn't change his name, could
They need to call him
because he's clearly an English baby. They knew he was going to grow up looking Western.
Was he the only Steve Jenkins in his school?
I think we should concentrate more on my ability to cook and less on my ability to understand the basic systems of adopting children and taking them to China.
What was the hardest recipe to perfect?
The hardest one to perfect was definitely the beef in oyster sauce with chilli.
How would you go about cooking that?
Well, first of all, I will get my wok. Yes.
Very bold of you.
Yes, so I get my wok down from my wok shelf.
Yeah.
Put it down.
What, wok shelf?
Wok shelf, yes.
How many woks do you own?
About 7.
7 woks?
You don't. How many woks have you got?
1.
Well, that's why you haven't got a book out at Christmas, mate.
Yeah.
So I light the burner, like that. That's the noise. Heat the oil, put the oil down. Peanut oil, actually. Don't use olive oil, peanut oil. So put the peanut oil down.
Sounds delicious.
The trick with the wok is not to put the oil at the bottom of the pan. It's to dribble it round the edge. You know the way same way you do a toilet duck?
Yeah.
All the way around the edge and watch it slightly go down. And the publisher said, probably don't use that analogy. And it all sink down to the bottom like that. Yeah? Give it a good spinning round.
This is peanut oil, even though an increasing number of people in Britain are allergic to
absolutely,
peanuts. It doesn't bother you.
No, I make it very clear to those people on the front of the book. I say, if you have a peanut allergy, you are not welcome. Do that. Throw it in. You flash fry it.
I'm there.
Then you throw it in 3 or 4 different ingredients, depends which, there's different versions of it, but I'm going to go with the one with lots of greens. You've got lots of broccoli, you've got lots of carrots, you've got lots of a few sesame seeds, you're throwing it in. The thing is to feel the pan, feel it, become the pan, become one with the pan. Pick it up like that, stir it round. That's when you add the sauce. That's when you've got to add the sauce, the oyster sauce, but it's homemade oyster sauce. How do you make homemade oyster sauce? I'll tell you exactly how you make homemade oyster sauce. You get some water from the tap, you soak your oysters in it. Yes, you do use oysters. You soak them for 4 weeks in water. The water goes black. How does it go black? You get your squid ink. You squid ink it in. You mix it up. You then mash it down, in. Get it really liquidy. It's on the turn, but it's not gone off. You've got to get it just on the turn. You put it in, you whisk it round. It's not anymore because stop that. It's simmering away like that. It all settles down and you pour it onto the pan like that. £9.99, the book's yours.
David, what are you thinking? It was very entertaining, but was it? Well, I say very. Was it true?
No, it wasn't true.
Do you need a little time to discuss this with your team?
No, I know. Well, firstly, it wasn't true off the card to start with, because there's no way Lee would bring out that sort of book.
Why?
I've met him, it's evident.
You don't know everything
went on
about
to
me.
make it less
You don't know
plausible
everything about me, David.
that your collaborator in this book is a man called Steve Jenkins, who was adopted as a baby in this country, taken back to China.
Not for long.
No, for his whole childhood.
No, he said they came back to Britain.
Yeah, but when he was an adult.
Oh, when he's an adult?
Yeah, otherwise he'd have been able to speak English now, wouldn't he?
How did you write a book with a man that only spoke Cantonese?
Well, we had an interpreter. Chinese fella called Brian Smith.
I think you're incredible, man.
Incredible as in not credible.
So we're saying it's a lie. Well, the audience are on tenterhooks. Lee, was it the truth?
See, there's a slight part of me now thinking, I could actually bring this out. It's a lie.
It's a lie. Lee hasn't written a cookbook called Lee Mack's Walk Around the Clock. And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have won by 4 points to 0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
More secrets revealed with Joe Lycett. Unreal Lives, shared with Radio 1's Greg James. And while you're on BBC iPlayer, Kay Van Novak has a message for you in the Celebrity Voicemail Show. Here next, wedding plans in Mrs Brown's Boys.